What's up, YouTube? Skater Bill B3 here. I'll show you guys my Hero Glad deck. Hero Lives Glads. I put this together because I think Glads are actually still pretty good. Yeah, they didn't top at YCS Toronto, but how I saw it, like, the deck's still really good, decent. It does really do a lot of explosive plays. It's actually pretty good. It actually has good matchups against agents and plants. If you play the deck right. But just the reason why I think plants and agents won because of percentages. More percentage of a deck that's played is more chances it's gonna win. And all the deck people were playing were agents of plants, and then you had this one random decks that were in the top. So that's the only really reason. Like, yeah, the decks were really good. Like, plants are still fucking amazing, and agents are just annoying as fuck. And so, anyway, let's get into the deck. One Stratos, because it's hero ads. You get your Prismas, only heroes you run in the deck. Next, Island running 2 Test Tigers. I think 3 is way too many, and for this format, I think 3 is way too slow because you can draw because if you run 3, you have a chance to draw 2 in your hand, and it just clogs, and it's not good. So 2 is perfect. Next, for the Glad Beast, 2 Lucaris. Like I said, I still think 3 is way too many. I never ran 3 Lucaris ever. I just don't. Lucari's a good card. It's just a beat stick. That's why I really don't think you need to run 3. It's just too much. Next, the 1 Basteri. And then you got your Darius. And then with the quests. Next, 1 Retiari, 1 Romerello, and 1 Homplamus. I do not run Secator, 1, because it takes up the monster space, because you need to run other techs other than trying to go for, like, here Cleanos plays and stuff, and I just don't like Secator, because people run 2 to 3 effect failures, so it's going to hurt you from that. And other thing is, people running 2 max C's, so they're got a plus that way. That's why I really don't like it that much. I'm not a big fan of Secator. I never was. I ran it once in a Blue Moon, and I still didn't like it. So, yeah. Next, 2 Thunder Kings. Thunder King is very important in this format. So tour guide plays, so after saying searches and stuff, and Thunder Guide is just really good. You gotta run Thunder King. And then last but not least, 2 effect failures. They're like your War Chariots. Like, if you're not going first and they go first turn tour guy, you want to failure that shit because you don't want them getting there. Usually, like, if they don't have failure, they usually search out failure with that second search. So, it's pretty much your chariot for the deck. And failure just stops a lot of decks. So yeah, that's 19 monsters. Yes, it's a high monster count, but pretty much all decks are all high monster counts. Pretty much all, because like a lot of people are not running back rows. So it's like Gladiator Beast. That's why Gladiator Beasts are still really good because they don't have to worry about back rows as much. So that's why you run a lot of Gladiator Beasts. Next, 2 Heroes. I think 3 is way too many. It's too much of pain in life. Yeah, it's still paying a lot of life with just 2, but 2 is a perfect number. 3 is way too many. Because if you don't have that Test Tiger, or, like, yeah, people run 3 Test Tigers with 3 Heroes, but if you don't have that Test Tiger or Gladiator Beast in your hand, a Heroes is useless. And I don't like when people go Heroes get Stratus. And it's just a waste of Heroes. Like, how I play Heroes is when I actually need to play it to get out of the situation I'm in. Or, because I'll show to the next card, the reason why I run it. 2 Miracle Fusions. Miracle Fusion is really good in this deck. You have fire, water, wind, and earth, and lights. And you can make Shining, Great Tornado. Great Tornado is coming out soon, so this deck's actually at full power now, finally. And it just has so many options, and then with Heroes, like, if I don't have that Gladiator Beast, and I go Heroes, and they're gonna think I have it, so, like, if I go Elemental Prisma, and they, play that effect failure, it's a cost, so you send. And you just go Miracle Fusion, A minus, but they won't be ready for this Miracle Fusion, and you just get a big beat stick on the field. So that's what pretty much Miracle Fusion can do. It helps you, if you don't have that test tire, and you drop your Glad, and they go, Valor, or something like that, you can just play a Miracle Fusion and get your plus out, like to get a monster out of it, and they won't be ready for that Miracle Fusion. So Miracle Fusion is really good for this deck. That's the one reason, like, my friend, like, we were talking about it, and he reminded me the Great Tornado is coming out, so I was like, oh, well, I've been test playing plants, and I'm really liking it, but there's a Great Tornado come out, and I really like this type of build of Gladiator Beast, and just has been testing well for the past month, too, because I've been playing this on the side, but not in tournaments, and it's been doing pretty good. Because it has the option of elemental heroes, and Great Tornado is pretty good. So next, 2 Forbidden Lance. It's pretty much a little mini MST, because you put it on your like they do waste a card on your Gladiator Beast, just drop this, and then you just get a tag and get pluses out of it and stuff. And it's great. It's a great defensive card. Like, they attack a Forbidden Lance to kill your monster, and then you tag out, or it's just good for offensive player. So Forbidden Lance it's really good in Gladiator Beast. Next, 2 MSTs. I think 3 is way too many clocks in your hand too much, and I'd rather run something else over the 3rd MST. So next, 1 Heavy Storm. Gotta run it. It's pretty much your staples. Your 1 Book of Moon, your 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn, and then for the trats, 2 Chariots. I think 3 is way too many. Because like, if you're, sometimes it's not really good, in my opinion, now, because like seeds and stuff. I like the effect viewer, because of first, and pretty much your effect viewer is your Chariots, and like I said earlier in the video, and you just got the Chariots just in case you got the Valor. So yeah. Next, 1 Mirror Force, double bombless, 1 shot does shoot. I'm trying this out. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it like this or not. 2 Starlight Roads, because Gladiator Beasts need your back row. They rely on their back rows too much. You gotta have that protection. So Starlight Road gives you that protection you need for your monsters and stuff. And if you don't have, like, you can have it and save it for like a Dark Hole or a Mirror Force or a Torrential Tribute. And Starlight Road it helps you keep your back row presence and field presence. And that's all about Gladiator Beasts are about. So you got pretty much that's what I'm running too. So, and then last but not least, Silent Brigade. So yeah, so that's my build. So it's pretty good. A lot of people don't like Gladiator Beasts with a high monster count, but you gotta run at a high monster count this format, because you have to run those attacks like Thunder King Effect Failure, because Thunder King Effect Failure is very important in this format, in my opinion, because it just stops a lot of plays, and it's just done a lot of decks. So yeah, another thing I like about this, I could probably pimp out a whole Glad deck finally, pretty much, because I'll allow Day Quest and Darius and Marmelo finally. It's a legendary collection too. And what about thinking about Lenny's Lenny's? Pretty good. Might try them out when later in future decks builds. Let's try Icarus Glads, because I think Icarus Glads will make a comeback. So yeah. That's all I have for today. Peace to you too.